What is your artist name? Like
Therapeutic Stand.
Therapeutic Stand. Therapeutic Stand. Bro, you're doing great things.
I'm trying.
Nah, you're literally doing, bro. You have this entire house. There's a Tom Ford book in front of us right now. There's a Tom Ford book. There's Samad Savage. Samad.
I just want to interrupt to say, I've been this man's friend for a long time. And I never heard about him being in therapy. So all this therapeutic stand nonsense.
Let's break that down. All right, now we gotta unpack that. Like,
that's easy.
Is that the vibes? Is this the vibes that you're talking about? Therapeutic? Like
yeah, but it's not. It's not what you think. So, I'm a junior. My dad, Stanley Ipkiss. His thing is headphone therapy. Music is therapy. So yeah. My music is therapy, so okay. No, I haven't taken any therapy.
I knew that already, but I just wanted you to indulge on that.
Yeah, so...
this song right here is called High Effect. It's on my album called Zen by my daughter. Produced by Stan. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna rock out to it. Why you gotta throw me in the first one?
I'm calling everybody in there, expected.
Oh, G Valentino on the production too. Yeah. Okay. Shit, they take you high effect was assed out. Surprised this shit ain't send me through the wire and I crash out. Locked up in my mental, broken gates before I maxed out. People tried to play me, smiling at me, I just laugh now. I have to give you healthy meals before this shit is passed down. You can go make more and you can split the meal in half now. Remember you ain't grew up in that glass house. This world turns your lights out like turns into blackouts. Forget how much it hurts and just get up, try it again. It'll better you, better on you. It ain't shit out here, they gon' get it, yo. I don't care about none of you talking about what you waiting for. You ain't on 10 for you, then who you spitting for? Ain't nobody putting no deposits, but you giving more. Life will beat your body, Kennard Hopkins, but we're here to soul. We'll chop it up and stick to you, they pray to one to Singapore. I slowed down, they act like they ain't heard of Bobby V before. Maybe you ain't noticed your progress, cause you're raising the bar, baby, and changing is hard lately. I hit you tomorrow, so you remember. Patience is a gift, you a beginner. It's easy for you to turn into a sinner. If you need some guidance and comfort, know you can come for me. When it's family business, you know I'ma keep you company. What you asking for is like a mustard seed. I'ma show up for you long as God give me air to breathe. Yeah. Always on the high while I deal with my lows. Always on the high, nigga I ain't gone. Always on the high while I deal with my lows. Always on the high, told him I ain't gone. Always on the high while I deal with my lows. Always on the high, nigga I ain't gone. Always on the high while I deal with my lows. Always on the high, told him I ain't.
Where we at with it? You got anything you want to tell them? You know, we got...
I'm just real grateful to be here. You see what I'm saying? Just to be around a bunch of, you know, creatives. You know, it's been a real great time for me. You know, we did this before. What was it, like a couple months ago?
Yeah, December.
Yeah, so it's been a real great time for me, and I'm just really grateful. That's pretty much all I really have to say, man. Like, shouts out to all the people that came through, you know, just to provide their, you know, their expertise and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Stan for hosting this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely need this in the community. We need this all the time. Like, we need, like, all the artists to come together and do things like this. Like, this is definitely something that I would love to be a part of, like, consistently. So, you know, and shout out Shelly, you know what I'm saying, for documenting this, you know what I'm saying, because we need that. We need that because we don't know when we gonna go. So we need someone to document everything that we got going on.
But that was a great script. That was a great script.
This ain't. I don't want this to feel like. I don't want this to feel like an interview. I want this to feel like us at the crib.
It's just a light.
Yeah.
Is the light intrusive?
No.
That's dope. Hey, so what's your name? Josh. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, regular name.
Yeah.
Came to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, well, I think we a little early, but it's all weekend though. So, night's still young. We're gonna see
Yeah,
what
the night
we
is
get
very
in-
young.
See what work we get into, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Niggas should have verses by now. It's been
No, they got verses. I feel like the album is done.
Okay, so we gonna go one by one.
okay. What's up?
Alright, so we gonna start with since Shelly got the mic.
Yeah.
How do you deal with trauma?
How do I deal with trauma? What the?
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Shelly, how do you deal with trauma?
We don't judge it. We observe it. We observe it. We see what's popping up. Like, what's the triggers? Like, what's going on? Oh, I feel something. What am I feeling? Identify the feelings. I feel it. Let it flow.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't suppress it.
Honestly,
Let that shit come out.
Can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna assume I know what the topic is about, and I'm gonna share one thing that I've
The
learned.
topic is how do you deal with trauma?
Word. So, I read this book. I didn't read the book.
Which
I listened to an audible about this book. Right? It's called Master Your Emotions, and it talks about most of the suffering that we experience is in our heads. Right? And it begins with us not being able to accept reality for a play on our ego. A lot of times, our ego, our view of ourselves, is what hurts instead of us internally. We accept things; they can't harm us. Right? We're just now living in reality instead. Because like when things bad happen to you, that's because you have the misconception of things are supposed to be good. And that's kind of black and white, but more in depth to that is understanding that a lot of people become their emotions, right? You are not sad, you feel sad. You're not mad, you feel mad, right? When we try and become our emotions, that's when we act it out. We act mad, we act sad, when really like our emotions should be used as like a guide map. We should use it as to understand like, okay, my reaction to this tells me I maybe need to go in this direction. Instead of becoming that emotion and acting and kind of like lashing out. Right? We have to observe it in the third person and be like, okay, I feel this way, why do I feel that way? And that's how we kind of constructively like analyze ourselves and how we can grow instead of like always being reactive.
Do you take what you're saying and apply it to your own life?
Yes. And it's not, it's like a muscle, you have to train it. Like you can understand this, like as I've said it to you guys, now you guys know, but you understand it, but then to put it in practice is like you're training yourself to be less reactive, you're training yourself to observe your emotions in like real time. Because most times we just go through life autopilot, when we kind of like separate ourselves from how we're feeling, we can kind of like get a better view of what's happening instead of like through our own lenses.
Shelly, do you have anything to echo that statement right there?
Yeah, I feel like that all ties into awareness, like self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and self-regulation. So like what I was saying was like basically like when it comes to like your emotions and feelings and trauma, like how do I deal with trauma? I observe it. I identify the triggers, and then I find the root. Once I find the root, like I unpack it, I'm like, okay, I feel something here. What am I feeling? Do I feel disappointment? Do I feel sadness? Do I feel anger? Okay, I feel anger. Why am I angry? I'm hurt. What hurt me? What was said? You gotta ask yourself these questions to identify the root. Once you dig, find the root, you grab it, and you look at it. Okay, I see what's going on here. This happened fucking 10 years ago. Wow, it grew into this big ass tree. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge myself because this big ass tree is here. I'm gonna take this root, I see it, I'm gonna unroot it, it no longer serves me. And then I let the tree go back into the soil, deteriorate, and now it turns into something different. I accept it, I integrated it into who I am now. So that tree shifts, it transmutes, and it gives me different fruits because I repurposed that root. If that makes sense. Right? So it's identifying what's going on, but don't judge it. And that's been big for me. Because I've been through mad shit. I lost my mom July 29th, 2024. That's big. but it's okay. It's fine. But I identify like all the shit that happened, what has it made me feel afterwards, and just sat with it. What is it showing me? How do I deal with these tough moments? How do I show up as my new self? Stuff like that.
Sure. Okay.
So the question was like, how do you deal with trauma? Like just as a young individual.
I run as fast as I can till I can't see it in the rear view. No, how do I deal with trauma? I don't think there's a real answer to that. I think everybody has to find their own way. There's great things like what Shelly just said that teaches you how to be able to move on forward from it or turn that energy into something else. But remembering that there is no direct answer and that you'll be searching for that answer for the rest of your life, and that's okay. It's okay to have trauma. Everybody, I kid you not, everybody, no matter who you are, has some kind of trauma, you know, so I'm gonna just turn it into another thing. I think that's a reason to not be jealous of anyone, because you never know what they're truly going through. You can see somebody who's rich and think like, oh man, if only I had his money, I would be happy because I got so many bills, but you don't know what kind of trauma that person has to carry and hold every day. So like somebody told me the other day they were depressed because they felt like music wasn't working out, but music is their purpose. And I was like, well, that's a stupid thing to make music your purpose. And they seem shocked. I get how that could be shocking coming from me, but I don't think music or any form of art should be anybody's purpose. You should find purpose through that art.
How do you use that to fuel your music? Do you feel like that is ink for the pen?
Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. I take everything, all of that, and apply it to my music. Like, it's hard for me not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find myself, like, I literally was just talking to the Ghost Jay and Stan on the balcony, and I was like, yo, and Blind Eyes, I was like, yo, it's hard for me to not talk about my daughter in my rhymes because I just had her. You know what I'm saying? So everything is inspired by her. Like, how do I pull back from that? And they're like, yo, dog, like, don't stray away from that. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Like, just get it all out until it ain't nothing there no more. But I can't even imagine a moment where I'm not talking about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is a reference to her. Like, I don't never want my daughter to meet a guy like me. I ain't even gonna hold you. Because, like, romantically, I wasn't the best partner. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my daughter to run into a dude like me that, you know, like, the way I was running around with women, like, it just wasn't the best. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's some women that's gonna watch this and that can agree. And it's some women that'll be like, yo, bro, like, nah, you being too hard on yourself. But
that's the beautiful part about fatherhood. Because now you show her like that. It's like, listen, I was a player. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a player.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like the whole project is done. We've been listening to one beat, but I feel like it's about to be like mad verses on everybody locked in right now. But we got the bro Jay Wonder. We had Stan, Therapeutic Stan. We had Samad Savage.
We got Samad Savage. We had Blaze come in with the merch. He was here spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? The Ghost Jay, Blind Eyes. Everybody in the building right now.
And we got Shelly here.
You know what I'm saying?
Documenting everything.
We vibing. We having fun. We getting deep. Like, the vibes, it's wide. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't even know we was even gonna get that deep. We got real personal. Like,
it's real shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're human. It's like, let's get back to these bars. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
Yeah.